One. Now, we said they had a good skirmish. Actually, it was a pretty tight match, and then Plott pulled away in the third period, ended up winning 10-4, so it wasn't as close at the end. But
pulled away late. That's kind of Plott's MO. He's got a gas tank on him, and he really picks that pace up in the third period as that match continues to go. Berreyesa looking for a little bit of, look like he's trying to dig for that underhook, yeah?
Plott had the one loss in the dual match where apparently he just looked extremely fatigued, like he didn't have anything. I did not get to ask Coach Smith. I don't know if he had been sick or if he bounced his weight wrong, not sure, but he did not look like the Dustin Plott that fans here have seen all year.
Yeah, for sure.
Just looked slow and lethargic.
But like as they always say, you know, you credit your opponent too.
Yes.
You know, the man from Oregon State was the better wrestler that day. And that's a big win for that young man too, you know, but Plott's definitely got to show some grit coming back from that. Obviously, the Cowboys just got back from New York last week. And getting back into that groove.
Well, he won in the scuffle, and he won his match last week, so he's gotten it back on track, it appears. Minute and a half left in this one, right in a couple of seconds right now. No score, no serious booze. I mean, as we say, it's shot by Plott. Didn't get there.
Plott continues his pace here. It may be a stall call. We'll just say that it's 4 or 5 shots to none.
He does keep the pace.
He does keep the pace. He will do that. Obviously, like I said, these guys got a history. So, they know each other pretty good. Regardless if they wrestled one time or not, they still know each other pretty good. You spend 7 minutes out there scrapping with somebody, you're going to get to know them pretty well. What they like, what they don't like, especially on the wrestling mat. There's that stall call I was just talking about.
It was due. Plott's kept the pressure on.
Yeah, he's been doing a good job. Good going forward. And he's went from a swing single, high crotch. Berreyesa swinging hard with those clubs. Good hand fight. Yeah, you got to be ready on this level. Got to be ready.
There's another shot by Plott. This time he gets to the leg. Can he finish? And there it is right there, 2 points.
We talked about it again, Jake. Good job by Plott. 15 seconds left in that period.
And hold him down here, 5 seconds left. Don't give up the escape. That's his strategy.
Yes.
Berreyesa doesn't really have an answer for that, so.
Was that takedown by Dustin Plott? Back on that swing single, getting it elevated, tripping Berreyesa down.
He tried to roll through it. Plott was ready if he was ready. Blocked him.
Right, the key thing on those roll throughs, when they do get those legs up, you got to expect your opponent to hit that dive roll. Best thing to do, let go of the legs and you sprawl, smack down right on top of them.
Berreyesa has a little cut on his face, it appears. I can't see. Above the left eye.
Reno, Nevada. Reno Ross. Plott from Tuttle, Oklahoma.
The Bears roster is a lot of wrestlers from Colorado. Of course, Greeley is where the campus is, but some from Las Vegas, maybe one from Reno, I think, from New Mexico, a couple of other areas in the Southwest out there. And they've done a good job recruiting. And Troy Nickerson, we talked with him, said it's been a big help to them getting into the Big 12. In a Power 5 conference that attracts more athletes that want to wrestle in the top big conference.
Big conference. He also mentioned, when these guys are getting to them, any college that they're going to now, they're ready, right? They are ready to wrestle. They're still going to make some mistakes, but, on the mat, they're ready to wrestle. A lot of these guys, like I said, he's got 6 freshmen on the squad.
Escaped by Berreyesa, 2-1. Plott with the lead. Remember, Berreyesa has a stalling warning, so he's got to pick up the pace a bit.
I wonder if Berreyesa has a Greco background. I asked that because he digs hard with those hooks, kind of looking for a headlock in those positions. He does like the upper body. Obviously, he's a good size 74-pounder. Clubs pretty hard.
So 2-1 the score, 1:20 to go. Both looking for a takedown to change that 2-1 mark.
Yeah, he likes upper body.
Yeah, he's doing a little more scrappy. He's a little more scrappy this period.
Yeah. Right, and, you know, this is where Plott's got to be smart, right? Obviously, you know, kind of know where Berreyesa's wheelhouse is, his upper body. Plott's keeping the pressure on him. Berreyesa is still coming hard with those clubs, though. He's still letting him know, I'm in this match. I'm here to wrestle you.
Plott reaches for the leg, doesn't get it. 48 seconds to go in the second.
Yeah. That's one thing we just noticed about Berreyesa being from Reno, Nevada, right before.
There's a leg shot.
Mr. Reno Ross.
Oh, yeah.
For everyone out there that knows Reno Ross, a.k.a. Ross Aguirre, a.k.a. Reno Ross.
We miss Ross.
Man, rest in peace, Ross. Ross was something else.
Did so much great work with the Reno Tournament of Champions.
Yes, he did.
And Plott trying to work his way around. Berreyesa hanging on.
Trying to roll through there.
The leg.
Plott's trying to come out the back. He's got it scissored, but he's got the arm. He called it figure four.
No takedown
Could
yet.
have called that figure four earlier. It's figure four.
No takedown yet. John Smith thought he had one.
Berreyesa had a figure four. He had that for a while.
Mm-hmm.
There's 1 point for the illegal move.
What did Berreyesa do?
So that makes the score 3-1 going into the third for Plott.
I didn't see what the hold was.
He was scissored the head.
You see, you mentioned there's great NCAA champs here, Mickey Lewis, Carter Starochi from Penn State. And there's some great wrestlers at that weight.
And this is where Plott separated himself at the scuffle, was in this third period. Like you mentioned earlier, that score was 10-4. Right now, 4-1. Riding time's not a factor here. I expect Plott to still get back on those shots and get to those attacks. Berreyesa is going to look for them hooks and dig those hooks with heavy clubs.
But the quick escape, of course, that gave Plott that extra point. Berreyesa getting a little more aggressive now. He knows he's got a 3-point deficit to make up. Plott, though, with the headlock, drives him off the edge. 1:24 to go. Plott looks still fresh.
Right.
Hustling back to the center of the mat. Feels like he's got a lot of gas left in the tank. So we'll see what happens. Who can make the net? There's Plott with a good leg shot. And he's got Berreyesa struggling a little bit. Let's see what happens. Tries to trip him down. And gets it.
They're going to ask him to cut him. They want Plott to cut him.
So
with 1 minute left.
So if he escapes here, it'll be 6-2. It's going to be awfully tough. He's going to hustle to get enough takedowns to get a major.
Yeah. I think they just ended up saying, I thought I heard him say, keep him down, get him out of bounds, get a fresh start. But obviously Berreyesa hears that too, so he knows he don't want to go out of bounds too. There's his cut.
There he takes it out. And there's the one. 6-2 the score. Now, with only a 4-point margin, and he could get riding time if he rides 25 more seconds, but that's still only a 5-point margin. He's going to need something big, not just a takedown or two.
I think the thing right now, the coach is just looking for Plott to push himself. You know what I mean? Open them lungs up, push yourself, because you're going to be in those matches. There's a stall call, there's another point, and with the takedown on top.
So suddenly it's 9-2.
Well, it's going to end up being 10-2 because he's going to get a major decision.
Going to get the riding time. That stalling point made a huge difference.
Big difference there. He ends up getting a major right there. Well, that was the thing the coaches wanted.
102 the riding time.
Yep. They wanted to see him wrestle, push himself. Got the stall call with the takedown.
10-2, the major decision. Cowboys now lead the duel 10-3. And we're going to come back to here in just a minute with the 184-pounders as the Cowboys open it up again. Dustin Plott with a big win for Oklahoma State. You're watching Big 12 now on ESPN.